After a bit of a hiatus, Motorola continues its efforts in the foldable clamshell niche. The Motorola Razr 2022 is the latest in the line and, undoubtedly, the most polished device to come out of it. It has been official for a good 2 months or so now and just recently received an international release as well. Although the clamshell form factor is alive and well, in a rather odd development, the Razr 2022 has departed from the iconic Razr design, arguably for the better. The Razr 2022 no longer features the signature chin on the bottom. Instead, its display is much larger and extends all the way to the bottom and top bezels, now complete with a smaller punch hole for the selfie camera. Not only is the Razr 2022 physically refined, but unlike its predecessor, the Razr 5G is now a proper flagship with internals to boot. It sports the top dog Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset, a gorgeous 6.7-inch, 144Hz, HDR10 Plus display and stereo speakers, to name just a few highlights. Motorola is clearly pulling out all of the stops this time around to create a true flagship-level foldable in line to compete with devices like the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 and the Huawei P50 Pocket. Motorola's pricing for the Razr 2022 certainly matches this ambition, leaving us only with the question of whether the Razr 2022 lives up to expectations. Before we get to any of that, we should take a quick look at the lavish retail box the Razr 2022 ships in. The Razr 2022 ships in a large, stylish black box with raised lettering on the top and a magnetic lid. The latter is very clicky and satisfying to open and close, which is a great reference to the phone's hinge. The first thing you see in the box is the Razr 2022 unfolded and nestled inside a sturdy plastic tray. Inside the box, you also get a 30W turbo power Type-C PD charger along with a Type-C to Type-C cable. There is also a funky but functional, 2-piece hard, transparent snap-on case for the phone. And finishing off the list of items, we have a SIM ejector and some leaflets. Not the richest retail package around, but not bad either. The Razr 2022 is a truly premium device, through and through. Motorola clearly decided to go all out on the clamshell foldable this time, and it shows. Some of the key highlights of the phone include its refined and slick design and excellent construction. Also, the gorgeous, high-performing, foldable display and solid stereo speakers. While not without some issues, mainly to do with odd software limitations, the camera setup on the Razr 2022 didn't leave us wanting either. As for some of the less favorable aspects, here, we have the same kind of mediocre battery life typically associated with the form factor and an underperforming flagship chipset, kneecapped by the limited amount of space. The charging speed could have been a lot better too. But the elephant in the room is the steep price. The Moto Razr 2022 currently retails for an eye-watering €1,200 in its 256GB per 8GB variant, and we just can't see ourselves justifying that price tag. Still, what seems expensive to us might just sound perfectly reasonable to some of you out there. If you are one of those people, we see no major or glaring flaws in the Razr 2022, and as long as you have your expectations in check regarding what it means to live with a 2022 clamshell foldable,